Hi, I'd like to do a very important little video about revising. Revising is really the heart of all improvements in your writing. And so just to get words out is sort of, just sort of broad sketch of canvas. But to revise is to really add all or keep all the things that are great. It's actually more like distilling in that we're trying to get rid of things that don't matter. So here's a draft that I worked on called I Believe in Writing Instructors Writing Wordy Words. I like my title. My title works for me. What I don't have right now is I don't have my MLA header material. So I need to add that in. So student name, I'm the instructor. This is this I Believe assignment. And the date is 9/22/17 or so. It is double spaced, so I don't have to worry about that. It is not 12-point font. For some reason, Google Docs doesn't automatically set me to 12-point font. This is a basic format for almost any assignment you write in college. Unless your instructor says it needs to be APA or Chicago, go to this format as a default. Double space, no extra spaces between my paragraphs, indent that first or all paragraphs, using your tab key. So let's get to revision. Here is what I'm talking about. Every word that I choose to include in my draft needs to do something. And here you might see actually, I guess I can't go to a previous draft. This used to say, I have always hated the phrase. This is what it used to say. I haven't edited this draft in the previous time. It's a typical beginning. It's a little bit wordy. It's very colloquial. And I don't need some of these words. And so I get to a much quicker, I hate the phrase, because I currently do. Those who can't do, teach. So that one's good now. But, and this could be however, depending on the tone that I want. However, it seems plausible on a case-by-case basis. I don't need on a case-by-case basis. That is another colloquialism. And it's also, it's just too wordy. However, it seems plausible. I never read my instructor's finished work, let alone their drafts. How about something more more subject and verb here. My instructors never shared their finished work, let alone their drafts. This is actually a subject, like one was I have never read, but this one's actually more powerful because now it's my instructors never shared. And so it's actually the doer's doing here. It's more on them. I would have read it if I had the chance. As an instructor, I fixate on students taking risks. Fixate is a weird verb here. I like it and I don't. Perhaps encourage students taking risks. Or, if I don't like the word encourage, I could search Google for encourage. Oh, I guess I don't have a good thesaurus here. Typically, I have a good thesaurus. Not currently. Actually, I don't so much encourage. Well, I do encourage. I kind of demand it. This right now, this word parsing is exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to revision. I want my words, especially my verbs, to do exactly what they need to do. And so I'm really thinking about my subjects and my verbs and what I'm asking. Writing instructors should take risks with their students. That one's fine. Should take is a little bit wordy, but that's fine. I believe writing instructors should write with their students. Well, these two sentences sort of say the same thing. So I'm going to think about maybe combining these into something a little bit by combining these two. How about writing instructors should take risks with their students by writing should also take risks. As an instructor, I encourage students to take risks. Writing instructors should also take risks by writing with their students. That's okay. I think it can still be better. But for right now, it's just slightly better than before. And so I'm working my draft in that way. It's a slow process. It's a sentence by sentence. It's a word by word. I assume that every sentence could get better to some degree. And in that way, I make my entire essay much better. But I'm cutting out not necessarily the heart of, like, if I have really good material, I don't want to cut that material. I want to keep everything that's good and everything with tone that I want. But I don't want just dead areas. As part of my graduate degree, that's dead areas. That's a dead area. I need to find a way to say this better. But you get the point. I'm thinking about every sentence individually. So hopefully this helps you revise your work as you get to watch me think critically about revising my work. Thank you. Have a good day.